to Set Goals with Nylas. Hi everyone, welcome to Set Goals with Nyla. And today's vlog, we are going to talk about how to be a successful accountant. Our guest for today is a dear friend of mine. She is the current president of ACPAC Bulacan, managing her own accounting firm, at the same time a CFO for Pampanga's Best. She is also a young women camp director. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Myra Season Valdez. Hi, Myra.
Hindi naman ako successful.
Okay, Miss Myra, you are a very busy person because right now you are a CFO and at the same time you are managing your own accounting firm. So the question is, how did you go there? Like, ano po yung naging journey ninyo from an accountant going to where you are right now?
Mare-reveal yung age ko pag sinabi ko. I started working 1989. So, ibig sabihin, I've been working for 31 years na ba yun?
Wow.
No, 31 years. So, I started from the bottom. I was a CPA then. Tapos, proby period ko, I was just a staff. Tapos, after my proby period, then I became an analyst hanggang naging accountant o supervisor. Then manager in 1997. Tapos, until I quit the corporate world in 2008. Then I put up my own accounting firm. But then I had partners. So I started the public practice as CPA public practitioner. That's where you really handle taxes of clients, ganyan. So yun tawag yung public practice. So after a few years, my friend who was my classmate in graduate school, she invited me to join Pampanga's Best as their CFO. So yung journey, it's not really easy to be a CFO. Yung hindi ka naman basta CFO agad eh. You have to learn from the bottom so you will understand how your people will really do their thing.
Oh yes, I like what you said about really starting from the bottom. I think every successful leader really started their journey from the bottom. Kasi parang hindi mo talaga maintindihan yung lahat-lahat no kung hindi ka talaga mag-start sa bottom. So, with all those years na you're working, Miss Myra, what was your biggest challenge? Kasi at the same time, you are a mother. So, what was the biggest struggle so far?
Marami. Pero unahin ko yung struggle as a mother. No, working talaga ako. So, even when I got married and then we had kids, hindi naman ako nag-stop working. But there came a point na sabi ko, I want to focus on my children. So, in 2008, I quit employment. Because that time my eldest was in grade 5, tapos yung susunod grade 3, tapos yung bunso si Ronnie, nursery. So sabi ko, I have to take care of my children. So I quit employment. Yun yung challenge ko, being a mother, how do you fulfill your duties? Yun. Tapos, isang challenge is being a CFO. Ang main challenge is how to keep your integrity. Diba? I'm a CFO of a family corp. It's not easy to maintain your integrity. And second, for family corporation, the one that I'm into, wala pa silang clear policy, so you have to help them. Yun. Mahirap, especially if you're into a big family corp.
Then the work is really very big responsibility, no? If you are going to give 3 qualities or values an accountant should have so they can be successful like you, what do you think are the top 3 qualities an accountant should have?
Number 1 dyan is integrity.
Integrity.
Kasi talagang it will spell you. It will spell the difference between you and other accountants. Dapat kahit anong mangyari, you have to keep it in check. Pangalawa, you have to be competent. Kasi ang accountant, maraming facets yan eh.
Yes.
There are accountants in banking industry, there are accountants in public practice, there are accountants who practice only taxes. Pero pag CFO ka, dapat lahat ng facets of accounting nandyan. Like you're a CFO of a manufacturing company, you have to learn accounting, you have to learn costing, and you have to learn taxes. Tapos ano yung impact ng mga contracts. Marami, mas mahirap ang CFO. Kaya some accountants would really opt to practice na lang the tax side. Kasi pag tax ka, at least nandyan may pupuntahan ka lagi BIR, di ba? Babasahin mo, you comply with taxes, ganyan. Unlike pag CFO ka, you will help make policies, you have to implement policies, you have to have people obey those policies, you have to be involved in pricing decisions, in tapping new markets, making the business grow, ganun, mahirap.
Wow, so talaga, ano yun, the last quality?
And dedication, commitment. Ayun, kasi minsan boring kasi puro numbers.
Yes.
So you really have to love it. Dapat committed ka sa trabaho mo. Dapat you have to give your heart into it.
Wow. So I really like what you said po, no, tatlong bagay na integrity is really doing the right things and also being loyal to your own personal values and beliefs. And then second is being competent. Kasi po I think sa career ng pagiging accountant, doctor, or lawyers, or yung may mga exam, talagang maraming pwede kang makapasa dyan. But really, you have to keep yourself
Yes.
updated.
Yes,
Kasi
tama.
talagang you are going to compete with all of these
Yes.
amazing
Oo.
people.
Correct.
Parang sa
Tsaka
inyong career.
yeah, kasi pag you are, like I have an accounting firm, so I am a consultant, di ba?
Yes.
To a lot of taxpayers and business owners. So, dapat competent ka, dapat kung anong tanongin nila sa'yo, you'll be able to provide answers.
Answers and also recommendations for them.
Recommendations, paano ba magka-cut ng costs, paano ba kami magtataas ng presyo, how do we approach this market, ganun, kasi pag may sulat sa BIR, yung mga ganun.
Yes, nakaka-stress
Diba?
diba? Yung mga ganung mga tanong. Like, you really have to find solution po, no? And you really have to be smart. And then the last one is commitment. I think talaga pong, ako personally, pag nakita ko lagi yung mga numbers, minsan parang you're running out of reasons to be inspired minsan.
Oo,
Kasi
tapos-
parang, hahanapin mo lahat ng mga numbers.
Tapos minsan sabi niya pa, bakit ba ito yung napasukan?
Pero how do you
lang.
keep it burning po, the passion for this? Is this your passion from the very start?
Hindi. Sa starting, hindi. I didn't like, accounting is not my first choice. Kaya lang, yun yung para sa mahirap. You know, you don't have to buy a lot of materials. Like, kunyari, dentistry ka, architecture, engineering. Ang dami mong bibilin, di ba? Pag accounting books lang, worksheets, yan lang. Pero I got to love it, syempre, obviously. So
Yeah,
how
that's
do you keep, ano nga yun?
How do you keep the passion really alive and inspire? How do you make yourself inspired?
Kasi ako, I love challenges. Yung sa CFO, it's a corporate area, di ba? So, how do I keep inspired? Nakaka-challenge na nakakatulong ka sa isang kumpanya. Maraming tao na umaasa sa'yo. Tapos sa public practice na may accounting firm ko, syempre nakaka-challenge din kasi iba naman yung ibang facet naman yun eh. Tapos syempre, to keep my sanity,
Yes.
di ba? I have to pamper myself once in a while. Pero hindi naman ako yung iba yung pagpapamper ko sa sarili ko. Yung kailangan nakakanood ako ng sine, yung mga parang meron akong hindi yung masyado man ako nabobore sa buhay, puro ganun lang ginagawa.
May variety, may mga
Mas-
options.
the church provides a balance para sa akin.
Yes,
Kasi
because
diba,
you are also a young women
camp director.
camp director. So working with the youth talagang keeps you
Going.
really young and going. Okay, thank you so much. And so this is our final question, Miss Myra. How will you define success?
Success is relative. Yung depende kasi sa tao eh. Like I have a classmate in high school. Masaya na siya na nag-work siya doon sa isang simpleng working environment. na okay lang ang sweldo as long as she survives. So, to her, that's already success kasi masaya siya. So, sa tingin ko, successful ka pag masaya ka sa ginagawa mo. Hindi yung successful ka because you earn a lot, because you have cars, you have a big house, hindi ganun. Mas successful ka pag happy ka sa ginagawa mo. You keep your sanity, you keep work-life balance, and you make people around you happy. For me, yun yung success.
Wow. Thank you so much, Miss Myra. I really learned a lot from you today, and truly I believe in what you said na talaga pong success is equals to happiness. I think that's your formula. Kasi parang you can never be successful without being happy. And I think success can always be achieved if you are happy in your life.
Yeah, in whatever circumstances you are in, like, kunyari, you choose to clean the community environment. Di ba, gano'n, janitor ka, masaya ka na doon, di ba? No?
Yes. Really, that's true. Really talaga pong mahalaga talaga yung happiness sa buhay natin ngayon. And thank you so much. And I hope to see you again next vlog.
Yeah, sure. I'm
And
always here.
thank you guys for watching.